You're now tuned in to the number one podcast. I give you New Wave Shop Talk, Shop Talk, Shop Talk. New Wave Shop Talk, New Wave, New Wave. Got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. New Wave, New Wave.
Real. Talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. All these them acting gigs. So all y'all directors, holla at your boy.
You're now tuned in to the number one podcast.
Hear me?
Oh shit!
Get up. Being weird on camera.
Alrighty. Let's get it. Welcome, man. This is New Wave Shop Talk, man. This is episode 146.
CX.
You know what I'm saying? I am the host, Dina Boy Juice, and to my right we got
The FLAWC double E to the B, man.
yes, Flossie B in the house, and to my left we got.
SD Pasadena Sean. It's all the same.
Oh man, you want to do that again? What's your name?
SD Pasadena Sean. It's all the same.
And we got.
I'm HD Pasadena Sean's son, aka New Wave Pop.
New Wave Pop.
That part right there.
New Wave Pop.
Yeah.
You gonna take that one back to Phoenix with you?
That's your moniker?
Yeah.
New Wave Pop.
New Wave Pop is in the building. I
Yes,
like
Sir,
that.
The young Cuddy.
I knew he had something to say.
Look at
He
it.
always
You know what I'm
does.
saying? Yeah, man. But shit, how y'all doing today, man?
Can't complain.
Can't complain. What about you, Flossie?
All is well, man. Just hanging in there as I should.
How you feeling?
That's what's up. Man, I'm cool, man. I'm a little tired, man. I finally started back on a little workout, so, you know what I'm saying, getting up in the morning, walking and shit, so trying to get this belly
Yeah.
down, you know what I'm
Heard
saying?
that.
Yeah,
Trying to be the
boy.
sex symbol I was born to be, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
Sir, don't be stupid.
Stay
You
ready.
feel
You gotta
me?
get ready.
Yeah, exactly, man. You know
Pop,
what
how
I'm
you
saying?
feeling?
I got a headache.
That's
Why
how
you-
you feeling?
Why you got a headache, man?
I don't even know.
You don't know? It just started hurting out of nowhere?
Yep.
As soon as the camera came on?
Yep.
Oh, man. But you New Wave Pop. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing supposed to be hurting.
Yeah, you supposed to be ready, man. It's showtime.
Hunt it all the time. You want to go lay on the couch?
You all good with it? Man, sit up here and look cool then.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Just
Sit
look
up here
cool.
and look cool.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Shit, man. We got Gerald in here, you know what I'm saying? So if you hear something a little later when we talking about his favorite person in the world, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Trump, you know what I'm saying? He might be saying something.
They
You know
tried
what
to
I'm
take your
saying?
president out.
And we also got Tony Touch in the building, man.
Yes, sir.
But we're going to keep it 100 with y'all, man. We got to get another chord because you wouldn't have been able to hear them anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, next week we'll be back with the couch crew. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know Gerald was going to stop by today.
Thank you.
Yeah, you feel me? You had to come through, huh? Yeah. So if you need to, man, you can just come over
Yeah.
here, grab the mic, and you know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Or we can
'Cause-
switch seats.
Because we know you got the USA hat on. And don't switch seats with S. That be his ticket to leave.
Yeah.
The couch cartel.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? You switch seats with S, he go.
Yes, sir.
Shit, on the real. But yeah, let's get right into it, man. So former President Donald Trump, man, narrowly escapes with his life, man, after assassin bullet, you know what I'm saying, pierces him in the ear. Yeah, I sounded like Tom Brokaw right there. You
Like
feel me?
Bang Bang.
Yeah, you know
Dan
what I'm saying?
Rather.
Dan Rather, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, how you feel about that, Flossie B? We're going to start with you.
Yeah, man, that boy lucky. You know what I'm saying? That boy lucky for shizzo. You know what I'm saying? Because it was only centimeters away from that boy Cap being peeled.
Man,
You know?
definitely.
And I mean, obviously, you know, as far as my views and his views, we may not share the same. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I would never, wish harm on another human being based on their political views. You know what I'm saying, or even political actions.
Yeah,
You know what
definitely.
I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. I mean, I was too close for comfort, man. That smells like set up soup right there. You know what I'm saying? That smell like
The
somebody.
back door was open.
What?
Man.
Hey, man, I'm gonna put the key under the mat on you. Somebody to put
Definitely.
the key under the mat on that boy, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
'Cause that boy was in the line of sight. He lucky that boy missed.
to
Man,
piggyback on what
lucky.
you were saying, man. Not to jump the gun, but it just reminds me of the movie Shooter.
Man, I was saying the same thing.
It just reminds
the
me of
same
that.
thing.
You know, that's just what it reminds me of.
Yeah,
Oh boy fumbled, so since he fumbled, they had to mop him.
exactly.
But the other dude in Shooter, he was a nigga running.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
nigga,
he
you
got
ain't gonna
away.
get me. He was a little smarter.
Right.
But if you seen the picture of this dude, he looked like the product of incest. Like, you could have told this dude anything. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He's like, oh, for real? You're going to give me $100,000?
Right.
And I'm going to get away? Oh,
Exactly.
yeah. And they was like, yep, we're going to have a gun up here for you. And all you
Exactly.
got to do is come up this back way. We're going to have a rope all the way down.
Thank
It looked
you.
like he was in tactical gear. So
Exactly.
it looked like he been trained to, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
climb walls and shit. So, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Man, real quick, since you said Shooter, man, this is what I was thinking. The little white boy, right? He out at the gun range all the time. Don't nobody talk to him. Don't nobody fuck with him. He out there, nigga, just marksman. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, they approach him.
Yeah, the people like, hey, man, you want to make some money? You know what I'm saying? They probably felt him out for a little while, maybe
Right.
about
Right.
a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you want to make some money? Next year around this time, you know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, boy going to be over here, and we going to have you get him. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have everything set up. Because you got to think about it. The perimeter is supposed to be 1,000 yards.
Right.
Right? This dude was 150 yards away.
Yeah.
Y'all on the snipers on roofs. He
Right.
on the roof.
And y'all don't see him.
And y'all
at
don't
all.
see him.
Exactly.
And y'all
So-
supposed to be above.
This had to be this episode, man, is gonna be full of back doors. You feel me? Because the back door was wide open, like you said, it smelled like set up soup. So they had this dude thinking he was gonna get away. They probably had a getaway car that they told him that's your getaway car.
Right.
All that. This is the hotel room you're gonna be in afterwards. Your money is gonna be in here. All that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And he missed. And since he missed, they was going to take him out regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was going to take him out regardless. But since he
They
missed,
call that a patsy.
it was smooth. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. He was definitely the patsy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So come over here, man, because I told you, we can't hear you. So it just looked like we just looking off camera. Hold on.
I've actually done Secret Service moves down at the center.
Uh-huh.
We did one for Al Gore.
Don't pull it.
We did one for Clinton. We did one for Condoleezza Rice. I've seen a lot of these things happen. So in order for this young kid to get a position over the Secret Service, FBI, CIA, all these operatives, all these security measures that are put in place, they usually show up 2 to 3 weeks in advance, and they survey the area. They not only do they survey the area, but they survey the people who live in the area. They survey the people who own that piece of property. So there's no way on God's green earth this 20-year-old kid is going to be able to get on that rooftop when you already have snipers on other rooftops that can see him, and there's people pointing out there's a guy up there with a rifle or a gun. It's an absolute setup.
For real.
The next day and a half, 2 days later, you've got the Judge Cannon down in Florida dismissing the Trump classified documents because all this is a setup to try to make Trump a sympathetic character
Exactly.
because he is out of control, and this is all staged to make him look like, oh, look at that, he is
I
just
agree.
like us.
I agree.
Exactly.
They're just like us. They're just
No,
like
they're not
us.
like us.
No, I do
No,
got,
no. I'm just
Tim
saying.
Scott's not like us.
Yo,
I know.
yo.
I know they're not like us.
I do got to say this, though. I do got to say that I don't think it was a setup as far as how you're saying it, like they want him to be this sympathetic. Because me, I'm a person, you're a person. Would you set yourself up to see if this motherfucker is gonna actually clip your ear? No, you're not gonna do that. Nobody in their right mind is gonna let anybody take a shot on them just to set up some shit to make him be sympathetic. No, I don't think that was the case. I think somebody on his team was like, oh,
Right.
because they got this shit called the 25, the Rule 25. What is it?
It's called Project 2025.
Project 2025. Okay, so this is going to be his rollout. They was thinking that this is what he was going to talk about and all that at this
Rally.
event. You know what I'm saying? So somebody didn't want him to talk that was inside his camp. And they like, no, we got to get rid of this dude.
Even inside
You know?
of Trump's own camp?
Yeah,
So
it
you're
has to
saying
be.
it's like Dulles did with Kennedy.
It has to be, bro, because how else? You just said that he's on a perch.
Yes.
He's up there, and people see him. Oh, this dude is up here with the gun.
Yeah.
He's so blatantly able to be seen, and they didn't see him. And after the first shot,
Of course.
He gets
bam,
popped.
should have no. He let off 8 shots.
Yeah.
He let off 8 shots. So if you see anybody that's seen the video, go back and watch it and pay attention to this. It's 2 dudes, right? The first dude paused a little bit, and then he let the dude behind him run up to catch Trump, as if to say, oh, he missed that first shot. Let's see if he get him with the next couple.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
they reacted funny than
They was trying to kill that dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was trying to kill that dude. It wasn't no ifs and buts about it. They wanted Trump gone. So this nigga gonna be in a helmet. No, Trump is too
Thank you.
defiant. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be in no helmet or none of that. He might be in a glass case.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, it looked too staged. And when you know how the Secret Service they operate and how they secure a perimeter,
Exactly.
none of it matches and none of it makes sense.
It's crazy.
I don't feel like it was staged because
I kind of do.
I feel like they was trying to really kill him. Staging to me
Right.
says that they staged this to make him look more of a empathetic guy, humble guy.
Hey,
no,
hey, I'm gonna
they
be
was
honest
trying
with
to kill
you.
this dude.
This was a dude 2 years ago who told people to storm the Capitol Hill, and people went crazy.
Yeah.
And now he's trying to do everything that he can to win the election.
Got it.
And I'm gonna just be honest with you. I kind of agree with my Uncle Gerald.
Yeah.
You know, is that you know, in a sense of, you know what? And I know what you're saying. Now let's be honest. Do we know if it was a bullet or not? It could have been a blank. It could have been a BB. It could, and they're just saying this is what it is. But
If it was a BB, the lady behind him wouldn't have got hit with a bullet and died.
I got you.
Exactly.
I got you.
You know what
I
I'm
got you.
saying?
I got
So
you.
we know from there
It
it
was
was a
Live
bullet.
Browns. It was
I got
Live
you.
Browns for
His
sure.
daughter and his wife. And he jumped on them, and the bullet hit him, killed him. He was a fireman. So people died. There's always collateral damage.
Yeah.
You have to make it look good.
Yeah.
It's 2 staged. If you understand how the Secret Service works, there's no way,
You know,
no possible way.
after COINTELPRO, there's nothing I won't believe that the government won't do.
Oh yeah, they've done it all. That's
I
for
believe
sure,
that
guaranteed.
definitely too.
But-
I
but
just
like-
think that they
but
was
like-
trying to kill this dude.
Yeah, because
I
2 people
agree.
died.
No one's disagreeing
2
with you.
people
They-
died.
They wanted, they
You
take
know
it.
I
what I
agree.
No one-
I agree. They wanted to, but I believe that, you know, he had some knowledge of it. I'm just
The way
saying
he
that.
grabbed his ear,
I feel you.
I'm just saying
the way he
that.
grabbed his ear, when it whisked by his ear.
It didn't
and then
whiz. It
goes
clipped
down,
him. It clipped
And when he
him.
comes back up, it's extremely bloody. There's blood, streaks across his face. And he comes up pumping his fist. You don't come up pumping your fist.
You do if
they
you Donald
cover you
Trump.
and they rush you off.
You do if you Donald Trump.
That's not the way it works, guys.
Man, you do if you
too
Donald Trump.
Hollywood stage stuff.
Donald Trump is a different type of dude. Is this our first ghetto president?
No,
Yes.
He's a billionaire. He ain't ghetto.
He ain't ghetto.
No,
Man, please. This
he is
nigga
ghetto.
got this nigga
He
got
is ghetto.
this nigga got the
No,
Trump
and-
number
and-
one.
And I'm gonna be honest with you.
Exactly.
And they'll ride. And they'll ride. They would show up to your
Shit,
establishment
man.
and disrupt shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly, man. He got a whole gang out here.
So I'm not going to disagree with
Man,
you on
this is
that.
the first ghetto president, bro.
He got soldiers.
He ain't ghetto.
He is.
Bush
Man.
Jr.
He's a PWT.
Yeah,
Anything
poor white
but-
trash.
anything
Bush Jr.
but-
was
But he
the
rich.
first one.
If you called him,
exactly.
if you called him a monster, if you called it the Trump crime family or
Yeah.
something crazy,
Yeah.
because the dude is savage,
Right.
but he ain't ghetto. He's far from ghetto. Have you seen his house? He lives like he's a.
No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about
His
his thuggish mentality.
His mentality.
That's not thuggish,
So
that's
I
mob.
give you
It's
mob.
not.
I give you mob.
It's not.
I give you mob. I give
That's
you
some
mob.
nigga shit.
That's mob mentality.
You motherfuckers don't want to give me. You motherfuckers don't want to elect me in the office. I'm sending my niggas in there.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
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 I'm sending my niggas
I'm
on
sending
you.
my niggas.
Some real nigga shit.
And look,
That's some real nigga shit.
all the rich PWTs lost their mind.
Yeah.
And went in that motherfucker.
Niggas was in
Who
there
was it?
with
Rich PWTs.
what was that? That animal fur the nigga
Was any niggas in there?
Yes, buddy.
Hey,
Come
can I ask
on,
you a
man.
question?
Shit.
Was any niggas in there?
Nope.
No. There's very few, but there's some there.
Well, nigga got hurt.
Yeah, there's some there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some there.
That was probably part of the detail though.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was probably
He
detailed.
was supposed to be at the national convention this week.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes peeled.
So the next place they're going is Wisconsin. So if you paying attention, did you notice how they raided like 150 houses in Wisconsin
Today?
2 days ago? Right at the day after it happened, they raided like 200 people because, like you were saying, or no, that was you. One of y'all was saying, I don't know which one of y'all, but y'all was saying that they know about everybody in that community,
do.
right? So anybody that said anything bad online, anybody that was selling drugs, anybody that got caught with a gun, anybody that did anything wrong in that area,
Yeah.
they raided their house and took them to jail. They took over 200 people to jail. They took over 200 people to
For freedom of
jail.
speech?
That's
No,
crazy.
ain't no freedom of speech. This is just
And
getting
preparation.
niggas that's may do some harm
Out the way.
to anybody, to any presidential candidate that's gonna be in Wisconsin
Yeah.
that day.
What they're gonna do is they're gonna beef up security. Okay, to the
Oh,
nth
definitely.
degree.
Well,
Now that
first
glass,
they-
that
first they
glass that
took him to jail.
Farrakhan had, that glass that Farrakhan's been having for years,
Uh-huh.
they're investing in those now.
Hell yeah.
Well, listen,
That's what Julio Folio should have had.
Yeah.
Not to be laughing at the dude.
No,
demise,
no,
but
no.
You know what I'm
Not at all.
saying?
Okay.
Like that nigga should have had that if he was talking about nigga the pool party start at
if you
Thank
are
you.
really
at 6 or 7, 6,
Right,
7 o'clock.
right here in yonder.
5 or 6 o'clock.
Really think it's that easy to get that close to a president and to kill the president? You'd
Oh,
have
that's
to have
extremely hard.
Seen how the Secret Service operate. I've actually seen how they operate.
But I understand what you're saying, but that's why I'm saying they opened the door for it to happen.
it's
You saying that, but how else? Oh, how else can you explain that? If okay,
I got
I'm the you the president.
I got
You
you.
standing up.
You're
Listen,
saying- you're
listen,
saying, G.
listen, G.
if they're that
You're,
protected, how this guy get that close?
you're the president.
So who opened
You're the
door?
president.
Yeah,
This nigga is sitting on top of Food for Less right now.
yeah,
Aimed at you.
yeah.
And the Secret Service is on top of this bank right here on the corner. You think they ain't gonna see this nigga?
Of course.
Exactly, because they eyes shouldn't be on you. They eyes should be surrounding everything in the area. So you don't think they seen him?
Of course they did.
Exactly.
So, but you're saying that it was a setup from the very beginning.
It was a setup
They
from the
allowed
very
him to get
beginning.
that close to
Yes.
get him, is what you're trying to
Yes.
say.
Yes.
And many of us would agree with you that you're correct in saying that. Because I've
It,
seen how
I don't think it's no other way because the Secret Service is always
number one drones.
Hey, that's what
what
I
he was
said.
saying.
That's what I said.
At their disposal, especially for the most like volatile,
yeah,
the most controversial,
yeah,
the most insane,
the most
savage
outspoken,
that we've ever,
Exactly.
most outspoken,
the most ghettoest nigga.
Exactly.
I want to say ghetto. I want to say ghetto. I want to say ghetto.
This is mob mentality.
Because the mob ain't nothing but niggas that they do ghetto shit,
Exactly.
but they do it in a different type of fashion.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Ghetto and mob is different.
Man, the mob did drive-bys. Stop it.
Oh yeah.
They didn't do drive-bys. They blew
Oh no.
No,
they
nigga, they did drive-bys.
They
Stop
originated-
it.
they
Do you remember they
originated
killed
the
old
drive-bys.
boy and his whole crime syndicate, nigga? This was
That was Alphonse
not
Capone. It was called the St. Valentine's Day
exactly.
Yeah.
Massacre.
He
He got him in
outside.
the bathroom. He invited him
No,
No,
over.
you're talking about
not
Paul
him.
Castellano.
Castellano. He's
When Gotti
sitting
killed him.
outside. Yeah,
They was
Gotti
coming
killed-
out the restaurant.
and they crew.
There it is.
They crew.
They did him.
So
That's
you
where
don't
the
think
Ghetto Boys learned their drive-bys from. And that stuff happened almost 100 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's been around for a long time.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's where we got.
And them
the shit
niggas was
from
doing
now.
it with Tommy guns.
Exactly, with Tommy guns, nigga.
50 rounds. Now these niggas got extended clips and all that. You know what I'm saying?
They
We
got
gonna
Uzis, bro.
Yeah.
Remember the 80s was all about
the 80s was about the Uzis.
What
Now
was you
these
about to say?
niggas got
Mac
the
10s, Mac 11s.
Yeah. No, now these niggas got Dracos.
Oh yeah,
and you know what they got on them?
Switches.
Switches. You
Everything
know what I'm
is-
saying?
That's a difference.
Yeah.
Even on a handgun,
Nick-
that's a difference.
Niggas is shooting 50 rounds in 7 seconds.
Yeah.
You
know what I'm
guys call
saying?
it Switches,
That's
but
what it is.
the
It's a
Trump
Glock
crime
switch.
Family, the white brothers and sisters, the
Uh-huh.
white brother and sister ghetto,
Yeah.
fabulous.
What, they had
Uzis?
Uzis? What was you gonna
What
say?
they have is called a bump stock.
Oh, okay.
So a bump stock is when you take a AR-15 and
You modify it.
You make it fully
Gotcha.
automatic.
You make it fully automatic. It's called
Yeah.
bump stock, which is supposed to be illegal.
Yeah,
It's not called
the
switches. You know, you all
if you
have
get caught with a switch,
you all have a different like lingo.
the switch is just a little clip that you put on the back of the gun.
That modifies it.
You know
But
what I'm
that's what he's saying. That's what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all
And,
call
and,
it
and, you know what's funny? He isn't lying because they were using guns like that back in the day.
Yes.
They just didn't have a name for them.
Yes.
Like you would see a handgun and it would have like a switch on it and it just wouldn't have a name for it. These young boys just they put a name for it.
Man, definitely.
So we got to talk about Biden because Biden. But I am riding with Biden. I don't know if y'all riding with Biden or not. Like what's his name said. You got to be riding with Biden. So if you're Biden, what's your take on this?
If I'm Biden,
Yeah, if you're Biden, how do you address the nation? What's your take on this?
I mean, you take advantage of the political aspect of it, which I'm quite sure he's going to speak on. But like I said, a lot of it is just rhetoric. But obviously, the whole gun control situation is about to be in full drive right now. And that's the thing and irony of it, too, because a lot of,
They want to take our rights away.
right, but a lot of the people that support Trump are gun supporters.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, it's going to be a
funny.
unique
It's
situation.
interesting.
Bill,
It's
Billy,
interesting.
when you say that, it's funny you say that, right? So, right when this assassination attempt took place, a lot of the the MAGA supporters were coming into the store. You know what they were saying?
Put it closer to your
Okay,
mouth.
you know what
Pause.
they were saying? they were saying they were saying, I'm surprised that the Democrats have guns, and the guy is a registered Republican. But then they try to attach him to the Democrats by saying that he was a registered Republican. He tried to get into shooters camp, but he didn't get into the shooters camp. The gun he was using was purchased by his father. They have this whole manifesto on this kid really fast. 20 years old, so quick. They have all this information on
You
this
know why?
no-name 20-year-old kid
Because he was on their team.
on the team. You guys are going to ride with that point that he was the plant.
He was on the team.
So that's why they killed
Yeah.
him. So he can't talk.
They
No
wanted
loose
to put him
ends.
down. They wanted to put him down like
No
they do in the
loose
hood. And guess what? On his first mission, he was the casualty.
Got you.
No loose ends.
So if you're the current president, who is the king,
Right.
who could have ordered the hit
Right.
if he wanted to,
Correct.
and the Supreme Court gave him the authority to order the hit,
Correct.
okay, but he could have put SEAL Team 6, not some 20-year-old loser to do it. What would you say? Would you
yeah,
say?
but it's easier to get someone who's easily influenced and who has the
He was
the
20.
possible
He didn't even
tactical
have a
skill.
track record.
But he possibly had the tactical skill as well.
What they did,
So-
he didn't even have a track record. What they did, what it seems like to me, is like Juice said. He was at the gun range and they seen that he was hitting his targets.
Right.
And that was like, hey man, why don't you want a job?
Thank you.
You think you could hit this target 200 yards out?
Yeah.
Thank you. Exactly.
Don't hit the president though, but hit the target next to him.
Man.
And man,
See, I'm saying they hit the president to hit the president.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
maybe there was something behind it, and the people they hit
Had
were
something
for a
that
reason.
Was for a reason. You think
Yeah.
so?
It could be a pot. Man,
You right.
You just never
You right.
know, man.
But then he said he was a fireman.
I got you, but you just never know what kind of fireman he was.
So
He
back.
could have been backdraft.
I know. Back to what you was asking, right? If you were Biden, what would you say, right?
yeah, what would you say?
So the first thing Biden shouldn't say never is like a nigga would say if he was interrogated for a murder. I didn't have nothing to do with it. I don't know nothing about it. Like, don't say that, because that makes you guilty. That makes you guilty, you know. But he's basically, he came out. He already had a press conference and all that. And to basically say what he's saying is, in America, we have no place for this. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a damn about whatever this person or that person political views are? Exactly. It's never worth a nigga dying. Right. Because I don't believe the same thing that you believe in. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might like Jordan, somebody might like Kobe's, and I'm gonna kill you because you don't like what I like. That's happening. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? It is happening.
I know that happens, but I'm just saying what Biden would say. You know what I'm saying? Right. He would say nobody should be killed because of their political views. You know what I'm saying?
But the truth is that they do.
They definitely do. I know. So I'm just saying what he would say, because he's gonna take the high road.
I got you.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is the truth of the matter. That's not the truth.
Oh, of course.
Because the truth is that people do die for their political views.
Of course.
Tupac, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Right. The list goes on and on. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest. Anybody who's a forward thinker.
If you don't believe in what they believe in, and what y'all talking about, none of that's political. Like, I don't believe Medgar Evers.
I'm gonna tell you why it's political. It is political. I'm gonna tell you why it's political.
Because he liked the white broad?
No, that had nothing. No, that was immaterial.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Medgar Evers was the dude who fought for him, who was in Mississippi for the NAACP.
Correct.
And they killed him as well.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, what I'm saying is this. It is, if you look at it and you say like what you just said, you know, because man, it is political, because you got to think about it. Any of this shit, it sparks interest. It sparks debate. We talk about it.
Right.
It becomes a political topic.
Definitely.
It's something that needs to change. So we can't say that it's not political when we know for a fact, like George Floyd. As much as we want to singleize that and make that us thing, it did go national.
Yeah, definitely.
And some things changed because of that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
For almost 12 straight months after that.
Correct.
And then you had COVID coming in right after that.
Yeah, and fuck everything.
Everything else. Closed down the world.
Trump gave us some money, though.
Yeah, I
didn't get none.
I just think
Biden
that.
took two positions.
Go ahead.
To your point, Biden took two positions. He took the same position that you mentioned. He said that there's no space. There's no space for political violence where people are getting shot, because he's in that same position where he's vulnerable and people may try to come after him and shoot him. So he does have to take that high road, but at the same time, he then came out and said, listen, last week, one of the representatives on the media, who's part of the MAGA group, said, you know, it'll be a peaceful and bloodless transition if the Dems won it that way. That was just last week. So, and they're always talking about retribution. Right. They're always talking about, I'm going to let out the January 6 people who were a part of the riot on the Capitol, where police got killed. They're the ones talking. They're buying all the guns. They're always talking about, in an intimidating way, violence.
Yeah,
they're stoking the flames of violence, and you know, chickens have come home to roost, as they used to say.
Come on.
And it's coming back, and it's biting them, you know, as well. Because once you start talking violence, then you better be ready for violence, because it's violence going to ensue. And we saw this on January 6th, and we tried to bring it to the forefront of the American people that this is not what we want. We have to have a peaceful transfer of power. If you lose, you lose. He's already talking about if he loses, there's going to be a revolution. There's going to be violence. People need to wake up and take people like, what did Maya Angelou say? When someone tells you who they are,
believe them.
Believe them.
Yeah.
When the Republicans or the MAGAs, okay, not the Republicans, but the MAGA movement tells you that we're going to come out full force and guns, and we're going to revolution this thing to the hilt. If our boy loses,
you gotta believe him.
You gotta believe them.
Gotta believe them, because they already proved it January 6th.
Already proved it.
You know what I'm saying? You're right. And they not scared.
So when Joe came out today and he says, listen, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If you look at what has transpired, what has been said, they're telling us what they're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
They're letting you know in advance. He's like, I'm trying to put things in place to stop it. He's
So
like,
America is like a different place.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
It's nothing nice right now.
I believe Joe don't have the power. I believe that he's lost the power of the people.
He's got the power.
I believe he's lost the power of the people.
He got the power
I
because
disagree.
right now he's still the president. That's one
I
thing.
understand
that's a fact.
that.
But I get what
as
you're
far
saying.
as the people believing in him that he's going to do something righteous or in our best, in our best interest, I just don't
Do
see
you
it.
really feel that he's done nothing to help your life?
I don't see
You
anything
think that
different.
Trump did something to help your life when Trump was the president?
I didn't say that.
The only thing that Trump did
I
for
didn't say
people
that.
was give the money away.
I didn't
wasn't Trump
say
that
that.
did
I know
didn't
we
say that.
went over that, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying
I didn't
the
say
perception.
that at all.
That
The
is definitely the
perception.
perception.
People really
Yeah.
think that Trump
That's
gave
definitely
the
the
money
perception.
away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How I measure it is how the economy's doing.
Yeah.
That's how I measure it.
Pocketbook politics doesn't work for black people.
You're right.
Brown people. So
It
don't
doesn't.
talk- if you think you're white, like a white American, and you want to start talking about pocketbook politics, you've been behind the 8 ball
For many
You've been
years.
disenfranchised
For years.
from second number one.
Yeah.
So don't be telling me that the inflation and the pocketbook politics is what we all have to measure things by.
Nobody said
You
that.
guys know how bad it would be if he didn't do all the stimulus packages?
Correct.
He did 3 or 4 stimulus, and everybody got money.
Right.
So, and Trump didn't give you guys nothing.
Right.
He said you will eat cake and you will like it, and it was not cake. It was bologna sandwiches. You guys are tripping. You guys are like going against the only person who's helped you. The only person who's put a black woman as his vice president in office. What more do you guys want? You guys want him to hold you?
I didn't want that.
But you guys are saying that he has lost the power of the people.
I think us
I
as
didn't
black.
want that.
I think us as black people, like, if you look at black people today, people will say 1,000 different things. You can talk to 100 different black people. Each one is going to tell you something different,
And that's
and
part
you
of the
you
problem.
can't make
No,
everybody
really.
happy.
Not really.
It kind of do.
He said it right. You can't make everybody happy.
You can't make
Exactly.
everybody happy,
Okay, I get
but
that.
certain people, a demographic of people, like we can talk about Hispanics, whites, Jews, whatever. Everybody usually wants the same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You may have a couple of distractors, but when it comes to black people, everybody wants something different.
Why is
Right.
that?
And we gotta kind of get on
On
one
one
accord
accord.
because
I got
then
you.
we'll never be happy.
I got you. But you know why that is? It's because we all come from different demographics.
We don't come from different.
We do.
demographics.
Hold on.
Man.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
Before you knock me, let me say what I need to say. What I mean by that is this. You have some people who come from educated families who are taught to go to school, follow the system, believe in justice, whatever, yada, yada,
I don't know
yada.
any of us in here.
Hold on. I'm not talking about any of us.
in here.
Let me paint this picture. You got certain people who come from middle class families who they're fighting for them to have the best of everything. Then you got people who are crabs in a bucket and they have nothing at all. And so they feel like anything that comes across their way, they have to fight for.
I feel you. Now, what I would counter with that is whether they come from an educated house
It makes a difference.
or the poor house. Once they leave that house, they a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
These white folks and these other races, they don't see them as an educated black
Of
person
course not.
unless they're a doctor and they gotta do some heart surgery, or
Right.
they're the lawyer that gotta defend them from doing something wrong,
Correct.
or they the fireman
Which
or
there's
the
a bunch
ambulance.
of us doing.
I get that, but that's the only time they see you different. I can walk down the street. I can hop out of a Bentley.
This is facts.
I can hop out of a Bentley, nigga, and walk down the street. People are going, nigga, step to the side. They're going to be like, I don't know if this nigga want to rob me, rape me, fuck me.
How
you know what I'm
you
saying?
know that's not because they're inferior of you?
They in fear, not inferior.
Okay.
They are
All
in
right.
fear,
All
bro. Like
This motherfucker,
if we
may
don't
do
see
something
that,
to me.
exactly,
But why do you
exactly.
think- why
That's
do you think-
fear. That's
So let
not
me-
inferior.
so
Inferior
let
is
me-
they
so-
believe that you a better being than them.
Nah, not necessarily.
Why do they think that you're going to do something to them?
You know why? Because that's what they've been told. and that's what they see on TV.
That's the way they've been raised.
And let me tell you this: what's funny is where I've got this perception from is like I remember many years ago I dated an African girl, and I remember her saying that her brother didn't want her to date an American dude because on the movies. She didn't say in real life. She said because on the movies, black people in America are portrayed a certain way. So that's the ideology. Just hear me.
I get you.
And so from that, she felt like, you know, it was just never going to happen.
Let me ask you this real quick. So you saying the African girl,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm just giving you an example.
I get that. But think about all the white people that don't see black people every day.
Exactly.
All they doing
Correct.
is watching fucking Empire. They're
Correct.
watching BMF and
Correct.
all of this type of shit.
And the
So
news.
they feel the same way.
Correct.
So
Correct.
the people that you see on the street, they feel like that because they don't see you in their neighborhood. They don't know the struggle.
only have
They
one
don't know
side
that you go to
examples.
work every day.
Correct.
They don't know
Correct.
that you take care of your kids.
Correct.
They don't know none of that shit.
Because
All
of what they seen on TV
look,
or what somebody has
hold on.
told
I
them
get that.
or
I
what
get
they've
that.
heard on the news.
I get that.
It's not because of what they know.
I know, and
Hold on.
that's what makes it wrong. So and when they see you, they see a 6'3", 200+ pound black man that's about to fuck them up.
In their mind.
You gotta. Who else mind do you give a fuck about?
But I'm just saying, in their mind, I can't be mad because a motherfucker assumes.
I get
If I live life on emotion,
You can't
then I'm a
be-
fucked up individual.
No, we can't be mad at all.
I got
we
you.
Can't. We
But I'm
definitely
saying- I'm
can't be
saying
mad.
The cards that I'm dealt,
Uh-huh.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Right.
Now, what they feel, because they don't know the truth,
Right.
is not my truth.
Let me ask you guys
It-
this.
it's not.
Let me ask you guys
Go
this.
ahead.
I'm gonna always play the devil's advocate. And
Straight
thank
up.
you guys for
Yeah,
allowing
definitely.
me to do it. Okay. What about all the beautiful, great, like minorities and white people, especially the white people that help us? What about all the people that you guys were talking about?
the John
one side of
Browns,
this.
the
You guys are
Cesar
talking about one side of this
Chavez's,
equation,
the different people who advocated for us. I got you. I got
What
you.
about Joe Biden? Let's go by the Biden crew. Let's go by the Clinton crew. Let's go by. You can just start go through history. On the
Biden was a
Democrats.
rast. He didn't give a fuck about black people.
So
they
go
got a
ahead.
video. Hold up. They got
So-
a hold up
so
real quick.
it's that
Come
kind
out.
of- it's
They
that
got a
kind of
video.
assertion.
Listen.
It's that kind of assertion.
But they got a
It's
video.
that type of
They got a video
assertion.
of this nigga hugging white folks, all that,
He's
and the
allowed
black
to. He's
girl.
white.
I get you,
He's
but the
allowed
black
to hug
girl is
black
right
people.
there. Like, what about me? This nigga looks over her, talks to the person this side of her, talks to the person that side of her, comes
Who
back.
cares who he hugs?
I get that.
It's how
but,
he. It's
But
how
that's
he
his character.
legislates.
That's his
It's
character.
not his character.
It
He's
is
just
his
saying hello
character.
to people that he knows directly.
He don't know them
It's
people.
like we know each other
them
directly.
people went to the same school. This is a school. This is a classroom that was invited to
Are
something.
you saying that
he
he's
don't know
anti-black?
none of these people?
Are you saying he's anti-black?
All these motherfuckers is
So then
anti-black.
who are you going to vote for?
It don't matter. It don't matter.
See, that-
it don't
that's that
matter
confusion.
because I'm
It's that
I'm
confusion
gonna
that
tell
they
you.
want.
I'm gonna tell you
It's
why.
that confusion
No,
that they want.
I'm gonna tell
You
you
guys are
why.
doing the job for him.
No, I'm gonna tell you why it don't matter. Because when I go to the poll, I'm in there by myself. I'm not looking at the next person like I'm copying on his fucking test. I go in there on my own. I voted for Biden last time.
What's in your heart
You know
is
what
the
I'm
most
saying?
important thing.
It is.
But what you're saying
But
right
if I
now is
voted
you
for
believe that
Biden
Joe
last
Biden's
time-
as like a closet racist, what you just said.
I believe that. It's too much. It's too much evidence. See, these I'm gonna call them millennials because it's millennials that's doing this shit. That's going back in time and saying this is what that nigga did on this day. This is where he stood on this day. This is, and then he gonna come on a fucking black radio show and say, yeah, you ain't black if you don't vote for
You guys
fucking
are tripping.
Biden.
Let me tell you why you're tripping,
I'm just
because you guys
saying,
have a
bro.
real
Yeah.
short
Like,
memory.
Yeah.
You guys
all
have a
I'm
real
saying
short
is
memory.
both
Why
sides
did-
really don't give a
then
fuck
why
about
did
us.
Barack Obama,
I agree.
why
Both
did
sides
Barack
really
Obama-
don't
I
give a fuck
agree.
about
Blacks
us.
don't give a fuck about themselves either.
I get
He
you.
just said that we have like all this
I get that.
confusion amongst one another.
Yeah, I
disagree.
I
I said
different,
that.
like, points of views.
We
There's
don't.
No, like,
We don't.
Organization. There's like no
You know what? I disagree.
Continuity at all.
Do you give a fuck about your daughters? Do you give a fuck about your family?
Yeah,
Do
definitely.
you give a fuck about your life? Do you give a fuck? I know I give a fuck. So that's a small percentage of people.
In America, you have to
I got you.
gotta
But
ask
there's
this
a lot of
question.
black people who do give a fuck.
About what?
Life.
Well, you
and
don't
what
give
the
a fuck
fuck
about
is
life?
going on.
You don't give a fuck about life?
I'm
or what's
saying
going
I
on?
do.
Okay, but do you give a fuck about any other people other than your family, your children?
I'm gonna be
your
honest
friends?
with you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Life is so tough right now, and it's to the point where I can only focus on the people I love. I can only focus on what's in front of me.
White people feel the same
No.
way.
No, listen to me.
White people,
I'm just
Asian
telling you.
people,
I'm just telling you me.
Brown Hispanic people.
I got you.
Everybody
But I'm just
around
saying
the world feel
me.
the same way.
I can only
stop
take care of what's
expecting anything because you
I
can
didn't
only get
expect
what you
shit.
can out of this life.
That part right
But
there.
here's the problem.
Yes,
if
sir.
you can't make a choice when it comes down to these candidates because no one gives a fuck in your opinion,
Right.
then you're lost.
No,
you're never gonna be found.
I have my choice.
Yeah, I have my choice.
What's
Yeah, I have my
your
choice.
I think we have our choices.
I don't have to vote for president. I don't have to vote for neither one of
Well,
them.
then don't bitch and complain if you don't vote for
I'm not
anybody.
bitching. I can vote for the laws. I don't have to vote for these two individuals.
Then the
It's
motherfuckers
true.
make the laws.
They're
Not really. They're not.
not.
They're
They-
not.
they sign
Congress
off on
makes
Make
the laws.
guys.
Congress makes the laws.
But
Not the
they,
president.
They just back them. That's all they do is they back them. It's like Flossie comes up
They
with the
just sign 'em.
policy, and we all get behind him.
Thank you.
That's it. That's the difference.
That's all they do.
But to
You
answer,
disagree?
To answer your question, bro, I think that S was probably a little emotional. You know what I'm saying when he was saying, but I believe he feels empathy for other people.
Oh, definitely,
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? We don't just care about our family. Like,
Right.
I didn't want to see Trump get killed on TV.
No, not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to see him go out like
I
that.
don't want to see none of these people get
None
hurt.
of 'em, none of
You
'em.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Facts.
So we care about other people,
Right.
and other things that's going on.
But shit
it's
is
just
tough.
that a lot of other people
Hey,
don't care about
Uncle G,
us.
Uncle G,
You know what
Uncle
I'm
G.
saying? That's
6 months
what we
ago,
want.
you wasn't focused on nothing but you and your girls.
That's always me.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
So
not 6 months ago. That's like the last 25 years.
I got you.
So
So with that being said,
that's everybody in America. They're focused
right?
on their phone.
You know
and
why?
their mode.
You know
Because
why?
that's what's
You know
set up.
why? Because life has taught us that it's better to take care. Excuse me.
But it's not though.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I disagree. It's better to take care of what's going on in your own backyard and make sure everything is straight on your front before you go out in the world and try to tell anybody else or try to be
Exactly.
an example to anybody
Exactly.
else. So that's just what I
Exactly.
know.
And that's
And,
facts, though.
and my grandpa James was that kind of man.
So
Well, that's facts though.
Okay.
Real
so
quick.
I just go on shit like that.
Real quick.
That's all I'm saying.
real quick, you talking about your grandpa James, right?
Who is his dad?
Okay, so those type of people, right? Your dad, and it's plenty other type of people that care about more than what's in their house.
Correct.
If they didn't, you saying everybody just cares about what's in their house. If it didn't,
I said
then okay, you wouldn't have. When George Floyd, you wouldn't have the riots for 12
Exactly.
months.
Right.
You wouldn't have these people walking.
Correct.
You wouldn't have people walking for Palestine, which is 3,000 miles away.
Correct.
You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? So
Correct.
people care about what they care about.
Right.
Whether it's a circumstance that happened, some injustice that happened, people care about that. So we can't sit here and say that you should only care about or people only care about what's in their own house. Because people, that's why you got people out here rallying,
They
people
care about
out
what
here
affects
doing
them.
that. They care about what affects them or what they feel
What they
empathy
believe
for.
in.
Correct.
What they
You know what I'm
believe in.
saying?
Correct.
Because a lot of these people, they ain't know George Floyd. This nigga was over here,
Right.
in
But they seen it
Minnesota.
was wrong.
But they seen it was wrong.
Correct.
And a lot of people, especially
Right.
if you black or black, I'm gonna call it a sympathizer,
Right.
right? You feel like this is wrong, so I'm gonna go out here and fight for these people. And I'm talking about, I'm talking about white people. That's what I'm talking about right now. And they was like, shit, this shit is wrong. So we're
Exactly.
going to hit the streets also.
Because you know why?
You know what I'm saying?
Because there was always that small percentage of white people.
It was
who
a lot of
did-
people out there.
Listen, hold on.
There's a lot of people in every
Hold on. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase it. Let me rephrase it.
How many white Americans versus
There was a lot of Americans out there other than black
Right.
who believed
Did
that
we
that
notice
was
that?
wrong.
And did we-
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Right, but
Definitely.
the issue, and not the issue, but the only reason why all this shit happened is because it was perfect timing as far as the storm.
Correct.
Because it was the motherfucking pandemic. They was locking niggas down. People didn't have nowhere to go. Then all of a sudden, all these videos, right in the peak of the pandemic, all these videos started getting released of young black people getting killed.
Yeah.
So now every day
Started with it didn't
when
start with Trayvon
Yeah,
Martin.
but I'm just saying every day though, you turn on your TV, you seeing a young black male getting slayed by the
Yeah.
police.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
now you
They
like,
were getting
so now
killed
you like,
faster
no,
rate
this
by
was
each other.
no, but listen. I'm telling you, that's why motherfuckers woke up because they was like, "Damn, if it wasn't for the pandemic and motherfuckers was moving around, none of this shit or none of those stories would have got the exposure that they did. But since motherfuckers had no choice but to sit up in the house,
Yeah.
that's the reason why niggas started. And like I said, it was definitely something positive and has changed the narrative, you know. But like I always spoke and said, this racism shit is generational. And now these generations, that shit is getting watered down because it's now too far removed.
Yes,
so
sir.
this is just a natural occurrence that's going to take place because the amount of motherfuckers that's genuinely racist like that, they not producing like that. The reproduction, you know, is not at a high all-time
Because
high
they
rate.
daughter fucking a black nigga.
Exactly,
That part
but that's
right
what
there.
I'm saying.
And they sons is fucking with niggas.
Exactly. So
That's
naturally,
where they get their weed from.
Exactly. So naturally, the exposure
Real shit.
and that the way that mind control and be able to really control the narrative of your kids or your bloodline.
Right.
That shit is no longer because of the interactions, because of social media. So it's a totally different environment, and it's harder for them to have that control that they did in the past, and that's why you're gonna see a decrease
Because it's
in
more
racism.
exposure.
Exactly.
More exposure.
Because, like
That
you said,
part right
that's
there.
the biggest issue.
You
The
prepared?
biggest issue, and the reason why they act like
You
they
prepared?
so afraid is because of the lack of
That's all that
exposure.
matters.
They don't have a black homeboy, you know what I'm saying, that's doing well, that, you know, graduated from Harvard, or, you know what I'm saying. They don't have any black exposure.
Do you guys have any white
You know what I'm
exposure?
saying? That's
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
the lack.
Your
That's the
lives,
lack.
your daily
I mean,
lives,
we
your
have no
white- your white
choice.
exposure.
Everything,
Yes, definitely.
every day is a white exposure.
Definitely.
No, it's not white exposure. It's
Every
not.
day.
Definitely.
It is not.
I
Definitely.
personally, I
It
don't
is
have
not.
white exposure.
I do.
Say they got
I
white
don't.
homeboys,
I don't.
Well, I'm in the corporate world.
Yeah.
And yes,
Yeah.
I see it all day.
Right.
the two ways.
I'm just saying me, I don't.
We encounter white people every day.
Yeah, definitely.
And our encounter and the way we handle things is totally different versus the way they do it.
Right.
And like I
But
said,
it's
the
still
reason-
white exposure. It's just
Right.
we don't let them
Hey, but the
penetrate
thing
us.
is, we already know because we already know what to anticipate or respect. It's either going to be the left or the right.
So, do you,
know what I'm
remember
saying?
when we spoke about this before? And I said, you know, me being a darker black person, when I see Caucasian, it's like I have to be extra nice. Hey, how are you doing?
Right.
You know, I don't change my slang,
Right.
but you know what I'm saying. Be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, oh shit, that shit is tight. What you got on?
How do you
Like
feel about
you,
that?
you try to hit that, and I don't think it's right, but it's just
what's
something
not
I
right?
do.
What's
and-
not
You
and-
know what it's called? It's
Yeah.
called an icebreaker.
Yeah, exactly. I break the ice.
But
And,
I break
and you
the
know
ice.
what? What it does is it takes the wall down.
But exactly.
It's
but what
right for
you're-
me to be
But-
polite.
but
it's
what you-
right. But I'm gonna say this. You know, times have changed as far as this, and I'm gonna tell you two different ways, real quick. So I can be walking down the street, right, and I can see a sister. She could say she fine, and I'm be like, hey, how you doing? Bitch will ignore the fuck out of me.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
I see a beautiful white woman, and I'm gonna say this: I see a beautiful white woman, a regular white woman, any white woman. I say, "Hey, how you doing?" She can be like, "Oh, I'm doing fine. How are you?" She want to stop there and have a conversation.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You see a black dude, a black dude. I pull up in our car. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker look at me. This nigga think he all that.
Exactly.
Same thing with the white dude. This nigga will wait for me to get out my car and talk about the car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So shit has flipped because black people, the girls think that you want to holler at them, right?
Right.
And the dudes thinking you trying to shit on them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And all I'm trying to be is cordial and nice.
That's called
You know, I was raised in the South and the Midwest where we speak to people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's some Cali shit
It
where
is some Cali
where
shit.
niggas don't speak to other niggas.
Because everywhere in the world
But-
they still speak.
The other races do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I done had many conversation with different races, whether they Hispanic, black, white, and all of this. I ain't gonna lie, it's a couple of black dudes that stopped and said some shit.
Right.
But it's more of the other race. So when we talking about, you know, the political views and how other people won't come out the house for your cause, a lot of people believe in the same shit that you believe in, but they closet type of people.
Are you going out of your house for their cause?
I'm not. I'm not. I'm
It's
not.
a two-way street is what I'm trying to.
It is. It definitely is. It definitely is.
For
And
me, it depends.
I used to. You know what I'm saying? I used to. But when I stopped seeing the change in the narrative of whatever was going on, it's like, man, this shit is kind of a waste of time to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's never a waste of time because the visibility of you standing up for whatever you believe in is there.
Right.
But still, what laws have changed? He was saying something about George Floyd and laws have changed, and that shit just happened like January 1st
Right.
of 2024.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If a nigga driving and you smell weed, you still can't fucking search his car, right? If a nigga tags is expired for it, they got to be over 2 months.
Right.
It can't be the very next month. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? You can't pull them over.
Exactly.
It's a whole lot of other little laws that change and stuff too, but are we really happy because they gave us like a free ticket to the movies? You know what I'm saying? We
Exactly.
can't be happy with the small shit. So that means that, you know, like you saying, when we voting, and like even Tone said, like when we vote for different laws and stuff like that, we gotta do it. But I'm gonna just let you know, man. We've been talking. Hold on, man. We've been talking about this Trump shit. We've been talking about Trump shit for 50 minutes, bro. We can't have the whole show be about Trump and political views, because that's why we don't really do political on this show, because it will go on and on, because we all had different fucking shit to say.
You know what you just
Exactly.
said?
Yeah.
Should we be happy because they gave us free tickets to a movie?
Right.
Fuck no.
Let me tell you something. How many?
I'm not gonna be happy till I get 48 and
Probably
80 acres
4
and
to
2
7.
mules.
No, it's more than that.
I'm not gonna be happy till I get 80 acres and 2
I
mules.
Did, like, I went on to like the websites and I was trying to accumulate the value of all these net worths of all these billionaires in this country. I don't know, 200 is like $200 billion.
Right.
That's controlled by black personalities
Right.
in this country. 200 billion.
Okay.
What are they doing for the black community? So stop talking about what is the white people doing for the black community.
I never
For
said
one, we
I
never said none
I
of
never
that
said
shit.
Anything.
None of that shit.
I never said anything.
One thing I know about our community is we're self-sustainable.
What are we doing? For
Every
ourselves?
other community needs our dollar.
That's why
Exactly.
Every other community needs our dollar.
politics, because when you talk politics, people tend to put words in your mouth and not listening to your words. But we listen to their words, but they're not listening to our words.
Yeah, but
It's sort of like religion.
Yeah, he did say one point that I got to take from what he said though, right?
I'm saying, don't say.
Yeah, don't say that I said that, or yeah,
Watch your words.
Yeah.
You gotta word your words right.
yeah. I get
You
that
guys,
for sure.
but Now you include me, and I'm sitting over here.
Yeah.
I don't even know what y'all talking about. So don't say you guys.
Yep. But one thing that he did say was that us as black people, when we do accumulate wealth, like we may be like, oh, we gonna give 20,000 to the Boys and the Girls Club. But ain't nobody making no sobriety homes. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody making no from welfare to work houses.
I disagree.
You know what I'm saying?
I disagree because I'm in that world.
Are black people doing it?
Yes.
Yes?
When you go in LA, there's a sister right now who has at least 10 homes. There's a couple other brothers who have at least 20 homes.
I get that. But
So-
are they
I'm just saying it's
just
a
a
few
quick, just
it's
a quick
few and far
question.
between.
Just a quick question. Are they billionaires?
No.
That's what we talking about.
I got you.
People that
But what they're
accumulate
doing-
a lot of wealth
but what
that
they're-
can really help. The 10 homes and the 20 homes that helps that particular community. That it really does.
Well, what it does is it starts a track record.
Yeah.
And it starts to put you in position to be able to be around people who will invest in you and help you get to that status. For some. But I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't know
I don't know too many people who are billionaires that own sober living.
I don't know these people that you speak of, right? And this is nothing against them. What I'm about to say is nothing against them, right? But when people, I've noticed that like when people start making like these certain homes and whether it's taking care of foster kids or whatever, what they're looking for is for the government to swoop in and give them money so they can take care of these things off of the government dime. You know what I'm saying? So they're doing it for freedom of whatever it is that they really want to do. You know what I'm saying? They may have a plight to be like, oh, I want to stop all homelessness. But when we talking about people with a whole lot of money, that disposable income on disposable income, they can't just help one community. They can help a whole city. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers be like, oh, Elon Musk got all this money, or the nigga that own Amazon, he got Jeff Bezos, he got all this money, but they keep their money in their house. You know what I'm saying? And that's what these rich black people are. They live in their life like, oh, I'm gonna do what they do with their money. I'm gonna keep it in mind, generational wealth and stuff like that. But the Bible, you know, we can talk about the Bible another day, but the mission of Jesus is to help other people. Whatever you got, I'm gonna help other people. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that if you accumulate wealth, you need to help other people, as many as you can, and still live the life that you want to live. But if I got $1 billion, my house don't cost $500 million. Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen a $500 million house. I seen a $250 million apartment. $500 million you know what I'm saying? Right. But I've never seen a $500 million house. Right. You know what I'm saying? He said he has. I just haven't.
It's an estate.
It's an estate.
Yeah.
Probably like 100 bedrooms.
Yeah, that motherfucker. It's on the lake.
You know
that
what I'm saying?
Motherfucker's nice.
Yeah, but
it's almost 10 o'clock, man. I gotta get.
All right, we go. Okay, because we ain't even talked about the other shit. No. That's what I'm saying. We talking about this political shit.
That was important.
We gonna stop that political shit, and we gonna get to some other shit, man. Damn,
first,
man.
Before we get into anything else,
yeah,
I just want to get this topic out the way real quick.
Yeah, because I was gonna get to that too.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, man, to Jacoby Jones, young man who lost his life, Super Bowl winner. Rest in peace to Kyrie Jackson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the rookie.
Rookie from Minnesota, came from Oregon.
Yeah.
You know,
talented dude, didn't have opportunity to do.
My condolences go to both of their families. Mm-hmm. From New Wave, from our family to yours. Our hearts go out to you, and it's nothing but love.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, man. And I guess we're going to have to like really kind of get more into it on the next episode, but we just gonna touch on it a little bit, man. Chicago got some shit going on. You know what I'm saying? They got some shit going on where a lot of niggas is getting, like I told y'all earlier, we're gonna talk about niggas backdooring. Right. But you know what I'm saying? We got first Lil Bloodhound Jeff. He died doing the drill. So I mean, you know, it's hard to really feel sorry for a nigga trying to take somebody else's life and his life get taken. But
that's how I go.
His partner, Lil Scone from Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Rapper, up and coming, you know what I'm saying? A lot of views on YouTube, you know what I mean? He was going to get his hair braided and waiting for his Uber, and the girl texted another nigga like, yeah, he here right now, leave me the fuck alone. She backdoored him, let the ops, and it wasn't even an op, it was somebody he actually knew, you know what I'm saying? And I heard some shit today that tripped me out. When, like, say me and S get along, and I don't even want to say me and S, but say fucking Lil Jeremy, I ain't gonna put nobody we know name into it. Say Jeremy and Lil Block Boy, right? They cool, you know what I'm saying? But another nigga named Jeffrey, he cool with Block Boy, but not really cool with this nigga. And Block Boy died. Now this nigga can really take you out because that nigga gone. It ain't no difference. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with you, so nigga, I'm gonna get you out the way so I can be the man. Right. Because that's what it is in Chicago. Everybody want to be the last man standing. You know what I'm saying? No, it's just over. It's over clout. Music and clout.
Clout.
These niggas is dying.
Chicago
over
is
clout.
really over clout.
You know what I'm saying? And
they want to be the big dog.
They want to be the big dog. And the girl Nene, they got a, you know, these millennials, bro, just like they got all of these pictures that we saw with the bullets and all that. These are the millennials that's doing this. That's why I told you they slow shit down to be like, oh, we gonna see this. But nigga, they get into your phone, they get your text messages and all that. So her text messages is talking to the dude, telling him that, oh yeah, yeah, that nigga there, oh yeah, leave me out of this, I'm gone. This bitch done hopped on the plane and she gone somewhere. And then the girl that was braiding his hair was saying that, oh man, he come over here all the time. Why would I do this? And the other girl, she blaming it on the other girl. The other girl already said she did it. You know what I'm saying? But now she like, bitch, you was in on it too. You know what I'm saying? And nigga mama is like, I know I may be talking fast, but you know what I'm saying? The nigga mama was like, yeah, the nigga had an afro. He wasn't getting braids. Like, bitch, you wasn't braiding his hair. So it's a lot of like discrepancies going on. It's just like
that's that shit.
Is that shit. But what I want to do, what I really want to say about this, and we could talk about it more later, more details gonna come out, is a lot of these podcasts, a lot of these shows, right?
They pump shit up.
They pump shit up, bro. Yeah. They will have a nigga on the show dissing the ops. And then they have the other nigga come on and dissing the ops.
Dissing the same niggas.
And most podcasters are our age and maybe a little younger, but they older than these niggas. They only 21, 19.
Or somebody will call and be like, hey, man, these niggas is up here doing the show.
Yeah, you feel
me? And then they know where the show is because they was just there last
They was just there. So it's like people that do podcasts, man, I'm talking to y'all right now. Let me get the mic. I mean, the picture.
Talking
camera.
to you, Pop.
So what I need you podcasters and all of you vloggers to do, man, if you want to stop the violence, bro, it's on you not to have these dudes on your show and give them a platform to diss these people. Okay, they may diss these niggas in their songs and all that, okay. But when you get a platform that you going to get 1 million views for this nigga on here, now the other op is even madder. Like, oh, this nigga dissing me, why don't you do this, man? Why don't you do this? Why don't you go to a secluded location where it's not where you normally do business at and have this dude come and this dude come and settle some differences? Because a lot of this shit be just a difference of opinion.
Exactly.
Just like the Democrats and the Republicans, bro. It's a difference of opinion. Y'all are actually keeping the violence going just to keep your numbers up, bro.
That's it, and it sucks.
And it sucks, bro.
Because it's killing other people.
And I don't think y'all really see it. Y'all just think y'all reporting the news, but no, you are making the news. Because if I have S on here and he disagree with Flossie, and I have Flossie on here disagree with him at separate times,
something's
the beef is gonna keep going, and somebody gonna be like, somebody gotta die. You know what I'm saying? And come on, man. Like, get it together, bro. Get it together, bro. Because, like I said, man, I don't want to see nobody dying in these streets, especially our young black men. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. New Wave Pop want to say something.
What's up, Pop?
When you say, it's like when you have somebody on a show that's talking about somebody else, you basically adding to the fire. It's basically instigating. And
definitely.
When you instigate, it causes more problems.
Man, 100.
There's no need for it.
It's not. It isn't.
Yeah, good
man.
Good stuff, little Cuddy. Good stuff.
And that's coming from a youngster, man. If he know better, then
11.
You should know better.
11.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, stop instigating and stirring the pot, man. Up here on New Wave, we do just give you the news. We're never going to have a nigga on here talking about, man, fuck so-and-so. No, we won't put that show out. That's what we won't do. We won't put that show out. We'll try to get these dudes together. Nobody. We'll try to get these dudes together before anything. We had a dude dissing us in the comments. What did we do? We brought him on the fucking show. Because that's how we do. And that's how y'all should do. So stop with the foolery, man. Stop with the foolery.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody else got to say something on that before we get into this last topic? And it's funny because that shit just came on the TV real quick.
Yeah, I definitely agree. The backdoor situation, that whole situation is, causing a lot of lives to be taken. So it's definitely a sad and concerning issue, you know what I'm saying, as far as that whole that whole vibe with the boy and his partner getting killed as far as Lil Scoom and the whole Chicago, the whole shebang. You know what I'm saying? Old girl, her family, she done lost some loved ones behind this whole situation over shit she posted. And this new generation, man, just be better. You know what I'm saying? Think before you react. You know what I mean? Because you never know. You know what I'm saying? What can happen because of something you say or post. People was dying out here.
Man,
over
for a
shit
post.
that people that's posting. So, just definitely think before you react and take your thoughts to these platforms as far as social media. Man, we definitely can be, advocating violence. You know what I'm saying, and providing a platform for people to do so. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be better. And like you said, instead of, adding to the situation, be a resolution. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Especially because we older. What you want to say, Gerald, before Pasadena and Sean get to
I
it?
respect a lot what you just did and how you did it. And that is important because that hits home. That hits our community, okay? That type of community, based acknowledgement or awakening of what we're doing to our own selves. We don't have any right to complain about what the white man, the green man, the brown man, the yellow man is doing.
So
to
we
us
do it for ourselves.
when we're doing this to ourselves.
Yes, sir.
So what you just did was very, very important because we're debating over, white versus black all the time, Biden versus Trump.
Well, black versus
MAGA,
everybody.
Yeah.
What we
black
say
versus
is
everybody.
What we say
because
is black
we are
versus
everybody.
Yes, definitely.
So
because we stand alone.
Understand, and that's why we have adapted to those conditions here in America over the past 2 centuries to coexist in a peaceful manner. Because we always lose when it comes down to violence. Because the police are not on our side, the laws are not on our side.
Nobody's on our
side. The elected
side.
leaders are not on our side.
Nobody's on our
but
side.
But now we are not on
because
our own
they know,
side.
They know
and
we
Juice
can
just
take it to the
pointed
extreme.
that out. We're not on our own side.
Yes, sir.
We're talking smack like the young man said. You instigate. And we are that weak that a simple instigation will lead to someone dying over it.
It will. It will. You know why? Because pride.
Good shit.
It's all about pride.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, what we have to realize is this. We can all agree to disagree. I shouldn't lose my life because me and Juice don't agree on something.
Yeah.
Now,
we
because
didn't agree
we don't,
tonight.
no,
I'm gonna go smoke you in the
no,
parking lot.
Not at all. And it shouldn't be that way.
Yeah.
We should all leave here. We agree to disagree.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Definitely.
But my point is this: at the end of the day, man, is that New Wave. We're about love. We're about respect, and we bring these topics up to just tickle it. We don't want to push the line. We don't want to disrespect anybody. But we want to kind of tickle it.
Yeah. Because
You know
we're
what
not
I'm
saying,
saying?
oh, so-and-so
Just
might
touch
have
the
did it.
surface.
So-and-so
Correct,
might have did it.
correct.
Because that's going to lead to some more shit.
Correct. And we don't want to put it out there like we're haters because we're not.
Right.
We're men who we just think about things and we have a perspective. It doesn't mean we're emotional. It doesn't mean that there's an issue.
Right.
It just means that this is how we feel about this. And at the end of the day, we don't never want to disrespect anybody.
Right.
And I always want to make that clear. Excuse me. Because I know from me, you always hear that a lot, but that's my position. To let people know that we're really here just to provoke thought.
And just
That's
imagine if we all agree with the same shit. This would be a boring ass
show.
You right about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You want to see the arguments.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to see the
Oh,
disagreement.
That way you know it's real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to see Uncle Gerald come on here so that way he can give his perspective and we can all say hell, yay, nay, whatever we say.
Yes,
But
sir.
at the end of the day, it's all love here.
Definitely.
Because we agree to disagree, it doesn't mean that I'm going to disrespect my boy, my other boy, or my uncle, or my man's on the couch. It doesn't mean none of that. For none of us. So I just want to put that out there.
For sure.
And with that being said,
You want to leave, huh?
in a minute I do because I have
Oh,
to go.
okay.
But at the end of the day, I love y'all. I love what we do. And don't get us twisted. Don't get us twisted at all, because it's just love, man.
Sure.
And it's our perspective. It's barbershop talk.
All
That's
right.
it.
So we did that real quick. So I know you want to leave, but I just got to know one thing, man. One motherfucking thing.
Shoot.
Who got the best Olympic kicks? Who got the best Olympic kicks?
I'm gonna be honest. The best I've seen in my time.
No, right now.
I
with
don't
the-
know.
with the
I don't
players.
know right.
You don't know?
Oh, for the basketball players.
Yeah, basketball.
I think Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. Okay.
I'm
His is
gonna be
fly.
honest. You know why?
His is fly.
Because they're different.
Yeah.
Them
definitely.
motherfuckers is different. That red, white, and blue just hit different on them
different.
motherfuckers.
It hit different.
I like LeBron's a little bit, but
I got a question.
yeah.
Are those LeBrons or are they Kobe's? Did he have on Kobe's?
No, he had
Them is
LeBron's.
LeBron's.
Them is
Because you
LeBron's?
see, because it had the double Nike logo.
Yeah, man. I gotta go with LeBron's on those.
Hey, the
I
red,
gotta-
white, and blue pieces.
Them low top, them motherfuckers is
Well,
killing.
he had the white ones or the
He
blue
had the
ones?
white ones.
Yeah,
he had
I
the
seen
white
them.
ones. Them motherfuckers was killing, bro.
I'm gonna be honest
Ant-Man's
with
is
you.
cool,
No,
but they should be
no.
the dark blue because, like, I think when they play in the real shit, he gonna have the flip color of the white ones.
Right.
He gonna have the dark blue with the red and white
But you
in
know
the
what a
middle.
lot of them like to do now?
What?
They like to wear those lighter colors because
Yeah.
what it does is it kind of brings out the uniform.
Definitely, I
You
feel
know.
that. I feel
So,
that.
so
But
with
they
that
was just
being said, it's
practice.
just different.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Because I seen that online where they had all the different shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they dropped their air up tempos, man. I thought I was gonna see somebody sporting them.
No, they had their own signature.
Everybody
shoes.
had
No,
their
I know
signature
Kawhi
everybody
even
had
had
their
his.
shoes.
Yeah,
on
he
out
had his
there.
on out there.
You
Yeah,
know
I
what I'm
know
saying?
everybody had
The
their
red,
shoe
white, and
on.
blue pieces.
That's what I'm
Kawhi's
saying.
was okay. You know what I'm saying?
But the best to me,
Ant-Man's.
come on.
They was nice.
I'm gonna be honest
They,
with you.
they was nice.
Even when you rocked them,
yeah.
motherfuckers was cold.
Yeah, the Ant-Man's is cool. That's the only time I wore them shoes too. I ain't even wore them again.
Can't lie.
I need to
Those
pop
is a
them.
cold shoe.
They a cold
Yeah,
shoe.
it's a nice
Yeah.
shoe.
I had to get a pair.
Those remind me of the Spree Wheels. Remember when the Spree Wheels came out?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
motherfuckers were from Converse.
Yeah. Was a Converse or Dada's?
Converse.
Converse.
Dada's was the second time.
The second
around.
pair when you had the spinners on it.
That part right
Exactly.
there.
I thought that's the pair you was talking about. You know what I'm saying? What say you?
Like I said, definitely LeBron's. I mean, you know, but it's the same difference. Like I said, you know what I mean. I wasn't really moved by anybody else, but
It's that nigga's opinion.
That nigga got no opinion when I'm
That
drunk.
nigga said, "Fuck that."
yeah, like I said, I was shocked
Nah.
everybody had the air up tempos on. But yeah, I would definitely as far as current because I know everybody rocking their shit.
Yes,
You know what
sir.
I'm saying? And the boy Odom had, Tatum.
Odom.
It is Tatum.
Those is the ones I didn't see.
Yeah, they was.
This
cool.
this is Tatum's best shoe design
Right.
since he's been with Jordan. This is his
Yeah.
best design. So his is probably funky.
Yeah, they was nice. They was
They was decent.
You know what I mean?
Okay, for sure.
But yeah, right now, like I said, LeBron just
Yeah, and I know how they feel. I know how both of them feel.
Right.
Because I got the new LeBrons and I got the new Ant-Mans.
Ant-Mans,
So I know how they feel. You know what I'm saying? But them LeBrons, them low tops was killing, bro. They look
Yeah.
like Kobe's.
They do
The
look like
Olympic
Kobe's.
pair look
They
like
do look
Kobe's.
they do
Yeah.
like
You know what I'm
Kobe's.
saying?
But didn't they have
Ain't
a
nothing wrong
strap
with
on?
that.
No, they didn't have no strap
No, they
on
just
them.
had a double.
Oh,
they just
oh.
had double Nike now.
So time out. See, what you talking about is those are called the
Soldiers.
the LeBron PT physical training.
Right.
No, it's a whole different pair. So you probably didn't see. I know which ones you talking about with
Right.
the double Nike
Correct.
sign. Kind of look like the Antetokounmpos
Correct.
coming on.
Correct. Correct.
No, he got another pair. That's his signature shoe. That's all white with the red like outline of the Nike sign with the blue writing, and he got his name signed on the.
Them motherfuckers
He got
is
his
cold.
name signed on the tongue. Now, go look at those. Them motherfuckers is raw. Yeah, those are the ones you talking
Yeah,
about, huh?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
See, you talking about his training shoe. Yeah, them is hard too. But to me, they just look too much like the Antetokounmpos. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
But yeah, so I think Kobe won this 2-1. I mean LeBron. I'm
you.
still calling them Kobe's.
Thank
You know what I'm saying? Won this 2-1. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. And with that being said, man, we gonna get onto the little shit a little later, man. You know what I'm saying? And Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know to fast forward if y'all just want to hear us on Lil Scoom, because I know a lot of people want to hear about Trump, but that's what's happening in the world today, and that's big news. So we gotta cover it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start with you. SD. Your last words,
Man, love yourself. Take care of your mental health, and man, really, man, raise your kids and love your family. That's all I got to say about that.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Flossy B?
As always, shameless plug. Slap by the Pound out on all major streaming platforms as we speak. Go get a bar. Pasadena Shines was understood.
Nigga.
Is out on all major streaming platforms and videos. Make sure you go check that out. And as always, man, stay focused on your mission and not your condition. You know what I'm saying? And just love yourself before you love anybody else, man.
For sure. I'm gonna say what this nigga didn't say. Flossy B got a show, man, July 27th, man. You know what I'm saying? Flossy
I was gonna
B.
get into that next week, player. I was gonna get into
now
that
we gonna tease it this week and get on it next week, man.
Okay, there it is. Yeah.
The flyer out now, right?
Yeah, the flyer's
exactly.
out, man.
So you
The
should be
flyer's
talking
out,
about
man.
it.
The
Give us.
flyer's out,
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, so your boy going up, man. It's about to be a real town function. You know what I'm saying? July 27th at the Mix, man, on Colorado and Los Robles out here in Pasadena, California, man. You know what I'm saying? Come out and check out and support the town. You know what I'm saying?
The pool party start about 5-6 o'clock.
Thank you. Don't be stupid. Yeah, so doors open probably around 9 o'clock, man. Definitely come out. We got my boy Big O Chop, Big O, Sarah Shine, you know what I'm saying? Priceless, you know what I mean? It's going to be a nice little, room full of talent, you know what I'm saying? I should say, or talent on display.
Most
definitely come out and check it out, man.
What's the date on that?
July 27th.
Okay, I'll be back. That's a Wednesday, right?
No, that's a Saturday.
Saturday. What day you come back?
I come back on the 24th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
So
a
you'll be
Saturday.
here. I'll be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going
Be
to go
back.
up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we're going up. We're
Yeah.
going up for sure.
Juice, get a song on there.
I know, man. Can
Man,
I get,
you know what?
can
We
do that song?
We
Can
might
we do
have
a
to go
song?
ahead.
Can we do a DA song? Can we do something?
Yeah, we might have to go ahead and hit him.
Can
with
I
that
do
guap
something?
up. We might have to hit him with that guap up.
You know what I'm
Something.
saying?
Hit him with that guap up.
Just
Yeah,
put it
you know,
out
I
there.
was already thinking.
I
I don't
about
give a
that.
damn. Look, I don't give a damn if we do get right.
I know, right? I was thinking
We got-
about that too.
We can do guap
I
up
was
though. We
thinking
can
about
do
that,
guap
too.
You know
up.
what I'm saying? Yeah, because when we did guap up at that one show you had, nigga, that shit went up.
Yeah,
It went
went
up.
up.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Yeah, that's like I
Yeah.
said. That was a nice little mixture, that feng shui of that show. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, I'm
Definitely,
digging
man.
that. Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely. It's gonna be a town card too, so we gotta represent. You know
Yes,
what I
sir.
mean?
For sure, man. My last words, man, is just believe in what you believe in, man. Don't let nobody else take, your thoughts and you know what I'm saying. Don't play follow the leader out here, man. You are a leader within yourself. You know what I'm saying? So believe what you believe in and don't, take outside criticism lightly. You still got to take it, but just don't take it like, fuck what they talking about. Listen to it and ingest it and, make what you make out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
but
sir.
always believe in yourself first. You know what I mean? Take care of your family. Like my boy said, man, a major thing, man. Mental health, man. Make sure your mental health is right, man.
Man.
Because if you can't help yourself, you
can't
can't help
help
nobody
nobody.
else. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying?
real.
So, man, just be better than you was yesterday.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Keep making that money. Take
For
care
real.
of your family. And once you taking care of your family, you can help others.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? Because this life is about helping others. That's why I don't keep no cash on me now, because I give it all away to other people.
That
You know what I'm
part right
saying?
there.
I need
Me
a
too.
dollar. I need a, and I'm giving it away.
I have no
you know
quarrel
what I'm
with
saying? No, But sometimes I do it too much. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna get old, and I'm gonna need help. I'm gonna need my Pampers changed.
And hopefully the nigga, I gave $1 to does it.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
just
saying? No, hopefully the bitch I'm laying dick to
Exactly,
is gonna wipe these nuts. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, man, just New Wave Shop Talk, man. We I do got to say this, man. Shout out to the Big Three. We went to the Big Three yesterday, man. We had a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Took our boys. Our boys had a really good time.
They had a good time, man. You know what I'm saying? If you follow me on social media, you see the video. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You know, us as parents, especially fathers, man, we got to take our kids out to let them know it's more than just shit in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And let them see, you know, what other people is really doing out here. And we are a part of what other people are doing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, just get a bar of any show that you miss. Make sure you catch up on the latest episodes that we got, man. And the boy... Yeah, I'm on YouTube and New Wave Shop Talk. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And Vince Staples, he did hit me back finally. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we're gonna be having him on the show real soon, man. So look forward to that, or look up to that, or however you say it. You know, anticipate that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know we've been drinking this Mad Dog 2020 silver satin. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I know I'm getting long with it, man. We're gonna get up out of here, man. Rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers, man. And shout out to Tony Touch. Shout out to Swaggy D. Shout out to Nana Nia. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Gerald, man. You know what I'm saying?
Unc Gerald here.
Yes, sir. And yeah, man, we out of this motherfucker, man.